Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
What I want, you got that might be hard to handle. Like a flame that burns a candle. The candle feeds the flame. Yeah, what I got full stocks of thoughts and dreams that scatter. I pull them all together. And I can't explain. Will you, ooh, you make my dreams come true. Ooh, will you? You make my dreams come true. On a night when bad dreams become screamer, will it mess and will the dreamer? I can't laugh it in the face. I swear to twist and shout a way out and wrap yourself around me. 'Cause I know where you found me, and I'll never be the same. Oh yeah, you. Mm. Let's get this show on the road. Ooh, that was right on the money. What the hell was that? Clean shot. What is that? I hear you. What the hell?
Up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please!
Alright. You're lucky I'm in a good mood today. Ouch!
Payback time, boogeyman. Get off! Get off!
This mural commemorates the many sacrifices of the brave men and women of the United States of Armed Forces. From Lexington and Concord to the shores of Iwo Jima, from the Sea of Tranquility to the Anchorage front line. Americans have fought and died through the ages to secure our nation's freedom. May their sacrifices remind us all that freedom is a privilege afforded to the many, yet hard won by the noble few.
This is gonna be fun! Inside! In here! Let's go! Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
Maybe?
Just pay me.
Yeah, sure thing. I'll give you my chest full of emeralds just as soon as we're out of this mess.
Hey, hold up, wait a minute. I did not sign up for this. I came up here to get paid and to leave. Now you're telling me there's more I gotta do? I got my own problems, man.
Yeah?
Nah,
Like
that ain't
what? You help us, maybe we can help you.
Mind your goddamn business.
All right, fine. Forget I asked. But we do need your help. A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. First, it was the ghouls in Lexington, and now this mess.
I don't know if you know this, but out here, the world ain't sunshine and rainbows. It's hard out here. You need to toughen up.
You think I don't know that?
Nah,
The
that
things
ain't
I've
it.
seen. The things I've done. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a
God
safe
damn
place
it.
to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
Let's hear it.
Sturgis, tell him.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
That sounds very useful, actually.
Oh, it gets better. Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Yeah, that plan's so goddamn stupid it might actually work.
It'll work, provided we can reactivate the suit. It's totally out of juice. Probably has been for 100 years. It can be powered up again, but we're a bit stuck.
I don't know where the hell am I supposed to find something to power up power armor.
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core, your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Well, it's your lucky day, 'cause I had picked it up when I came up here.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
And I better be getting paid.
Careful, kid. There's something coming. And it's angry. Now look who dog meat brought to us.
Yeah, I was very lucky to find him. He's a very good dog.
Oh, indeed. Dog meat's good at finding folks who need him, and he'll stick by you now. I saw it.
Listen here, Grandma. Did you take your medicine today? 'Cause you sure sound very fucking crazy.
From where you're standing, I would seem crazy. My gift is pretty nuts, that's for sure. But it's the chems, kid. They give me the sight.
Oh, fuck this. I'm not wasting my time with a chem-ed.
All right. I sometimes forget that folks ain't used to weird things like the sight. You go on.
Personal log. United States Army Staff Sergeant Michael Daly.
Take it easy, Mama. You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you were on our side.
This is a simple job, man. We're not buddies. If anything, we're slight acquaintances. I'm out here for myself.
That's a shame, man. You can never have too many friends in the Commonwealth. Listen, when we first met, you said we owed you for helping us out. I guess you've earned it. So here. It may not be a chest full of emeralds, but it'll have to do.
Yeah, I expected to get paid. And if I didn't, there was gonna be a very big fucking problem. But since you paid, no problems had, and I could be on my way.
Spoken like a true merc. Well, if you ever feel like fighting for something other than yourself, you should meet up with us in Sanctuary. I could use someone like you. Someone who can get things done.
Nah, I don't need all that, man. Like I said, I have my own problems. You got to do that on your own.
Well, that much is true. 'Cause I seen your destiny. And I know your pain.
Oh, here we go with this crazy shit. Hey, lady, I'm need you to back the fuck off and go about your way. I ain't got time for this crazy shit.
I just saw you go toe-to-toe with a 20-foot-tall irradiated lizard. You telling me you can't keep an open mind after that?
Oh, doy. Yeah, I know.
It's all right, Preston. Not everyone understands the sight. But I don't need you to believe. I just need you to listen. You're a man out of time, out of hope. But all's not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
What the hell? Hey, how the fuck do you know that?
Look, kid, I know how I sound. The sight, it's weird. And it ain't always clear. But your son's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Diamond City. The biggest settlement around.
That's all you can say. You can't give me names. How far is it?
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The sight will paint a clearer picture.
No. Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
Ah, shush, Preston. We're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the sight. And our new friend here, he's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary awaits.
All right, folks. Thanks to our friend here, it's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about.
We're right behind you, boss.
Well, dog meat, looks like we're looking for Diamond City.
Samuel's journey leads him to a red rocket homing a German shepherd named Dogmeat. The dog is friendly and is especially smitten with Samuel as much as Samuel is smitten with him, so they decide to accompany each other on Samuel's travels. Samuel fixes up the red rocket to make it a nice safe settlement for them, and soon choose to head out sometime later. Their journey first leads them to Concord, a ghost town echoing with the remnants of the past. As they scavenge among the crumbling structures, the silence is shattered by the grotesque groans of zombies emerging from the shadows. Samuel, with Dogmeat by his side, faces these horrific remnants of humanity. They confront disfigured zombies, their flesh peeling and eyes hollow, as the stench of decay fills the air. Each skirmish is a desperate struggle for survival, splattered with gore and fraught with peril. But the real twist comes when, atop a nearby museum, a man stands besieged, his voice cutting through the silence, pleading for rescue from the raiders storming his and some settlers' refuge. Driven by a good mood and his bravery, Samuel decides to intervene. With Dogmeat by his side all the way, they plunge into the heart of danger. Inside the museum, the air thickens with rapid gunfire and yelling. Samuel, moving with lethal precision, confronts the raiders. Blood spatters the ancient artifacts as limbs are dismembered. Screams echo off the marbled walls. Each room cleared is a gruesome tableau of brutality and survival, with raiders lying wounded or expired. The battle is fierce, with flesh torn and sounds of bullets ringing, but Samuel's resolve doesn't waver as he fights, corridor by corridor, until the survivors are safe amidst the carnage. The survivors, grateful yet desperate, reveal a last resort to fend off a second wave of raiders. A power armor suit left behind by a fallen vertibird on the rooftop, complete with a daunting minigun. Despite his reservations, Samuel has somewhat of a heart to not turn his back on those he's just saved. He ascends to the roof, straps into the armor, and unleashes a storm of bullets, standing as a tank of a titan against the onslaught. Each bullet tears through flesh and bone with merciless precision, shredding limbs and splattering the concrete with a grotesque tapestry of and entrails. Raiders scream in agony as their bodies are brutally dismembered, the air thick with the stench of gunpowder and carnage. On a ledge, a survivor fires a laser musket, beams searing through the dusk, cutting raiders in half and cauterizing the wounds instantly, leaving behind scorched stumps. Dogmeat fiercely guards their flank, mauling any raider who dares approach, their cries piercing the chaos as they fall, clutching at their bleeding wounds. Just as victory appears imminent, the earth shudders violently. A colossal death claw erupts a sewer vent, its vicious claws dripping with the blood of its previous kills. The creature lunges with barbarous ferocity, its talons slashing through the raiders like paper, aiming to tear apart anything in its path. Samuel fights back desperately, the clash brutal and hard to endure. Each strike from the Deathclaw sends pieces of armor and sometimes Samuel across the battlefield. Yet, through sheer determination and relentless gunfire, Samuel finally brings down the savage beast, its last breath a gory testament to the fierce battle. The tide of war shifts once again to his favor. As the dust settles, Samuel stands amidst the carnage of battle, now a hero in the eyes of those he saved. The air is thick with the acrid smell of smoke and the sharp tang of blood. Shaken up survivors huddle inside, talking amongst each other, their faces etched with exhaustion and relief. Amid this harsh reality, Samuel collects his reward. But it's not the caps that hold his attention. It's the words of Mama Murphy, an old woman with a gift of foresight. Through her clouded, cataract-filled eyes, she whispers of a place called Diamond City and the information about someone that reignites a fire within Samuel. His son, whom he thought lost to the apocalypse, is still alive. As we leave Samuel to ponder this new quest, with the starkness of the devastated world around him, one can only wonder what lies in store for him in the buzzing, great green jewel known as Diamond City. Will he find his son he seeks, or will the grim shadows of the Commonwealth consume his last bit of hope? Stay tuned, as Samuel's journey is just getting started.